An employee at the Stellantis Jeep Assembly Complex in North Toledo is coming forward tonight saying she was the victim of a sexual assault. And she says her concerns are not being properly addressed. Michael Sandlin, he spoke to this woman. He joins us in studio. Michael, walk us through this woman's claims.
Yeah, Jeff, Sammy Solly has worked at the plant for 11 years, but she says since the start of 2025, she's had a new higher up who she says has been sexually assaulting her in the workplace.
Well, the culture at Jeep has always been joking around, and it can be sexual.
From crude humor to leering eyes, Sammy Solly says turning the other cheek is an unspoken part of the job for her and other women inside the Jeep plant. But Solly says things went to another level when one of her superiors started taking a liking to her at the beginning of 2025.
Well, so it was very flirty at first, and I felt like I can handle that, it's no big deal. But then it started to escalate a little bit.
Solly says at first she would giggle uncomfortably, but as words turned into actions, she started reaching her breaking point.
You don't get to walk by someone and touch their butt or touch their boobs or rub yourself on them. That for sure is sexual assault.
Solly says she would ask him to stop, but she would be ignored. She explained it became an open secret amongst the people on her team, to the point she would call off if other team members couldn't come in to protect her.
Why should I have to work like that? I shouldn't have to, and I'm missing out on so much money.
Finally, in late November, she decided she had had enough.
When hands were put around my neck, that's when I just couldn't believe it.
She says she had her first formal meeting on December 3rd, and the company opened an investigation, as confirmed by UAW Local 12's president, Brian Sims. Solly says the company moved her to a different shift instead, but she says it wasn't enough.
That's not safe for me. I just did not feel comfortable. I didn't want to come into work having panic attacks every single day.
In the meantime, she's taken medical leave, as approved by her doctor, buying her time away from work and the abuse she says she had to endure. But her leave expires in February, and she fears coming back, having heard no update in the investigation in over a month.
I texted my steward once about the progress, and it was unknown. And I just feel like that's unacceptable.
So that's why Solly took action in her own hands, getting in front of our cameras to call out these behaviors she believes adds to a damaging workplace.
And there was other people telling me, like, this is not okay. Like, you have to speak up. You have to speak up.
Now, I talked to Local 12's president, Brian Sims. He told me the investigation is still active and would make some calls. Now, following that talk, Solly says they've moved up her interviews for the investigation, finally moving along a process that had slowed to a crawl. Meanwhile, I reached out to Stellantis' PR team. So far, I've yet to hear back. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.